There are several theories as to why the U.S. has increasingly relied on Chinese goods since the early 2000s. One academic paper has coined it the China shock, and most economists agree it's likely because Americans enjoy cheaper goods. In a tariff game of who will blink first, President Donald Trump is posturing that his gaze will be the strongest.
We're going to have one shot at this, and no other president's going to do this, what I'm doing.
The White House has hit dozens of countries with new tariffs, but none more than China, as the president has consistently smacked on new ones that now total over 100%. It shows the U.S.'s complicated and robust trading history with the world's second most populous country.
Hundreds of billions of dollars a year they'd make on us on trade. And it shouldn't be that way.
As of 2023, China was the cheapest source for 29% of products brought into the U.S., including footwear, metals, textiles, and electrical equipment.
We got reliant on cheap product. That's exactly what happened in the United States.
Kimberly Reuter is a supply chain expert. She says America's reliance on China for cheaper labor and manufacturing dates back to the recession years of the 1970s.
We have to remember that China has been at this for 60 years. They have been laser focused on becoming the biggest manufacturer in the world.
As of last year, China-based sellers represented nearly half of the top 10,000 sellers on Amazon in the U.S., according to the e-commerce intelligence firm Marketplace Pulse. The academic research paper, The China Shock, also outlines the surge, explaining that the U.S.'s reliance on China has been a mixed bag.
It's really kind of a two sides of the coin issue, and both are true at the same time.
Liz Pancotti is a trade expert and managing director with the organization Groundwork Collaborative. She says the shift hurt domestic manufacturing workers and communities, but also lowered prices for many Americans.
Especially for consumer goods like electronics, toys, and apparel. This has some benefits for lower income households who spend a higher portion of their income on these goods.
This all begs the question, can the president's tariff strategy unwind U.S. dependence on China for cheaper goods?
If I'm a manufacturer deciding to build a plant here in the U.S. to onshore manufacturing, I'm wondering, okay, this is a massive, these are billion-dollar investments. I'm wondering, is this policy going to be in place long enough for it to pencil out in the long run, not just for the next week or two while Trump tries to make up his mind?
On Trump's Liberation Day on April 2nd, the president said jobs and factories will come roaring back to our country, saying it's happening already. Some experts say it will take years to see the benefits. Even before the president's tariff rollout, the U.S. has been rolling back its use of Chinese products. In 2018, Chinese goods accounted for 21% of U.S. imports. Last year, that number was 13%. Dan Grossman, Scripps News Group.